members of the Pride, and welcome back to another episode of My Time at Portia. Hello, Scraps. How is my puppy? Let's love on the puppy. And then we have, let's see, we're supposed to be getting some sort of message from, probably Albert, saying that we need to, build this, that, and the other, or not gift. We need to build something to do with the hot springs. So that should be coming up today. We should be getting some sort of thing for that. And then, barring that, I'm thinking we may, in the next episode and the episode after that, we've got two major days of fishing, because we have the fishing contest coming up. So we've got that coming up for the next couple of days. Civil Corps. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's already good. That's good. And here we go from Albert. Hey, Lion. There are a couple more things we need from you for the hot spring retreat. We need a powered pump to keep the water moving and a heater to keep it hot. Think you can do it? You're going to have to talk to the ladies in the research center. Okay. No problem. We'll just hop. Whoop. You've done a bunch of work. Check them out. Yes, thank you. Sort everything into their respective houses, including some things that are apparently not going to get sorted into their respective houses. Put all that in, and all that. But then that goes into animal parts. There you go. Those are probably going to get used fairly quickly. We need to do that at some point. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But this for sure, it needs to get put into the museum. And we need to come out here. Let's talk to... Whoop, sorry, tinfoil. It's come over to here and pet our horsey. We need to at some point be turn stuff into, or talk to the research center, turn stuff into the museum, and then rearrange our crops over here and our trees, and plant a couple of new Cristella trees, and run over Higgins. We definitely need to run over Higgins. We keep, we're not... Hello, Higgins. Good morning, jerk. But we need to talk to the research center and get stuff, get that whole thing started. All A all the time. Jumbo tire for 1,200. Rubber belt for 11. Waterproof cloth for 12. Carpet for 3. Sure, let's do Merlin. I haven't had research.
Hello.
Antoine.
I really like the spring.
I'm very sorry about
I like it.
missing your
You're
birthday.
Very nice.
I'm a bad friend. Okay. Let's go make some jumbo tires real quick. Pretty sure I might be able to just knock it out. No, I need tempering liquid. And I put it all into here, didn't I? And it's probably all gone, isn't it? Yes, it is! Well, I do believe we have our thing for today then. Our task for today. Okay, what is still being made? What are we out of? Okay, we are out of worn fur. Well, as it turns out, we have more worn fur right there. Have fun with that. Also worn fur. Also worn fur. Yeah, we really need to keep cranking on that worn fur. But you know, what else is new? We knew that kind of thing was going to be happening. So go ahead and grab all of that. Get all that sorted into their respective houses. Sort. And good. All of that is solid and crispy and groovy and all sorts of other really outdated references. Okay, so tomorrow we have fishing. Perhaps today is a good day to go to the abandoned ruins, since it's going to be expiring tomorrow, and go and just dig around and pick up tempering liquid and pick up chests and hopefully lubricant. Yeah, lubricant is still an issue. Not a horribly bad issue, but an issue. Do we have any quests today that I'm overlooking besides talking to the research center? Lion, you gotta get that started. I was just right, like, well, no, I guess it wasn't just there, but and I need to do this, the fan model. Yes. So, research center, fan model. Yes, things. Hello, Petra.
That new lighthouse at the harbor is beautiful. Did you know humans used to have mini lighthouses floating on the sea? You need a water pump and a water heater for the hot springs inn? The powered pump shouldn't be a problem, since Portia already uses one for its water supply. We'll see about the heater. I'll need 5 data disks to help me with the research.
Okie doke, there you go.
Great job. I'll get started on the research right away.
And
Hi.
Petra, as long as we are here.
More data disks?
Oh, that's right. We don't do it through you anymore, do we? Is it through here? Yes. Okay, so, research notes. I had forgotten about this. We have lots of data disks. Let's utilize them. I'm going to buy 20 of them right now. Leave about 45 for various purposes, just in case we need them for other reasons, such as, oh, I don't know, large planter boxes in order to get the Crystella seeds. Yeah, all that. So let's just crank out a bunch of those right then and there. How many do I already have Crystella seeds in my seed chest? Or is that... I don't think that's Crystella. I think that's Zalora. Right? Let's check that. We need to put these research notes into there anyway. I just hop over here and put as many of these in as we can. Okay, so research notes. Okay. That took care of a bunch of 3 of them right there. Research notes. Okay, so there we go there. Now we can do 1 each. How about we just do research notes there and research notes there. That gets us nice and cranked up to a reasonable... Oh, and I can do this again. And that's at max level. This is not quite at max level. We just need some more research notes, but for now, that'll do. Let's go ahead and grab these as long as we're here. Thank you very much. And we'll go off and dump them and look in our seed chest real quick to see if... I think it's Zalora. I think we have Zalora. Not Crystella. Yeah, these are Zalora. Okay, so... I mean, we do have these, but honestly, I don't need more Zalora, and I don't need another apricot tree. What I need is crystal trees. So, we will get on here. We need enough of these. We need 8 more of the tiles and 2 of the planters and 2 of the, what do you call it? Okay, 8 of these. 2, 3, 4, whoop, that's just 8. Boom. We need 2 of these. Great. Were we gonna get another one of these? You know what? We can get one of these, and the worst that happens is we'll donate it to the museum. There we go. And how many more? We've got 23 left, so we need 2 of these, and that's perfect. I hadn't exactly planned for it to be exact like that, but it exactly worked exactly how we exactly wanted it. So, exactly. All right, let's hop back over to here. And we need to come over here, and we need to start removing some of these things out of the way. And let's just tin foil, my love, my darling, my wonderful, wonderful horse. Get the hell out of the way. Let's get over here and just put some stuff out of the way. Over here, and whoop. Get that out of the way, and we don't need these things to take up any permanent slots. They just need to get out of the way. Boop. And so we will knock this out real quick and get these things relocated back into the back area where we want them to be. And then well, then we'll move on to the next project. We've got a lot of projects on our plate, so for now this is the one we're working on. Oops. Come on, there we go. I'm trying to jump the gun a little bit too fast, I think. Grab and place. And grab and place. Oop. There we go. So I have been thinking a great deal about the future of this channel, primarily about what's going to happen to the channel when we start running out of my time at Portia things. Because, I mean, after all, I mean, my time at Portia is finite. You know, this channel is not all my time at Portia all the time. And I have definitely had my eye on other games. As you've seen, I have other games that I have played. Can I just hold this maybe down and just? Can I? No, I have to. Okay. I wasn't sure if I could just walk around and hoover them all up, but apparently not. So I mean, obviously I can't just do my time at Portia all the time. That would be a really silly thing to do, and I forgot to put that in there. Oh well. You know, my channel is more than just my time at Portia. There's a lot more games that I have, a lot more games that I want to play, and. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I've got 5. Do I want to do 5 and 10 maybe? Or 6 and 10? 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, obviously we're not going to do 10. 8, 9. So why don't we do like this? I don't know. Let's see over here. But I mean, I'm a little. I mean, being a YouTuber and trying to be a trying to do this professionally and full time, I always have to pay attention to the fact that not everyone watches my channel for everything that I do. Some people are just here for my time at Portia. And it's a little concerning to me, because what's going to happen when I run out of my time at Portia? I don't intend to do a third playthrough of this unless there is, like, some sort of DLC with this that is just, somehow, adds just an enormous amount to it. And if that happens, I'll definitely be doing a DLC for my time at Portia. I'll do whatever DLC my time at Portia comes up with, because I love the game. But it's also concerning because I'm a little worried as to what's going to happen when I run out of my time at Portia. Where am I going to lose a bunch of fans? Not that I'm worried. I'm not like trying to point fingers or anything. It's just every YouTuber is always concerned about their longevity, and with some games you can play the same game over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and it's constantly fresh and it's constantly new. Games like Fortnite and and Call of Duty, all the competitive stuff, because people watch not just for the game but for the competition. And you can't really do that with my time at Portia. My time at Portia simply isn't built that way. All right, so let's put there and there. So I've had to give a great deal of thought as to what I'm going to do when my time at Portia just simply runs out of content. And obviously I'm going to continue with other games. There are many different games out there that I intend to play, but none of them are as popular as my time at Portia, and that is a bit concerning to me. I don't want to go the way that a lot of gamers end up going. There are some gamers that they have these really popular series, and then when that series is over, well, that's pretty much it for their channel, because nobody sticks around for it. And it's a little concerning. Obviously I want to go the distance here. I want to be able to, move on from my time at Portia eventually. This game cannot last forever. But if you think about it, there are people who have been doing Skyrim videos ever since Skyrim came out, and they're stuck in Skyrim. Now, Skyrim's a great game, but can you imagine that's the only game that your fans will ever let you play, ever, and you're just kind of stuck, and that's all you're doing forever? That would drive me nuts. I don't think there's any one game that could hold my attention forever. I do love my time at Portia, but a lot of this is getting repetitive. There's a lot of this game that has been going on for some... a lot of this is stuff that I've been doing for a long time. I've already done. And while it's fun, finding out about like everybody else's relationships and what would happen if I ran this again and this time I married Nora or whatever. That's cool. I love that aspect, but you're talking about literally like a couple of hundred episodes for me to get to that point. And I just don't really see it as being a viable thing. Even if I were to, get on my test server and just run game after game after game, and just do the episodes that cover, that cover the individual relationships, that would take, holy cow, amounts of time. And it's time that I simply don't have. you know, I got too much on my plate. That's a, you know, that's a fact. If ever, you know, even if I were to get to the point where, all, you know, that this becomes like my full-time job, and all I do all day is just play video games and post YouTube videos and all that different stuff. Even if that were the case, I don't really think I mean, such a huge time consumption would really eat up a great deal of time and effort. I'm not sure if I could make something like that work. It would be cool if I did, but oh, I need to place that. So I need my. So I guess what my biggest concern right now is, what am I going? How, you know, what is life after Portia? What is this channel going to be after Portia? And I intend to do what I've always done. I'm going to continue playing games, and you know, I will just do other video games. But I am, of course, concerned because I need this one because this is the one with the fertilizer in it. I am concerned because there is, you know what? I should probably just refill this just to make sure. And let's pick this up and put it away. Open this up. Ack, I'm gonna steal your. Oops. Gonna steal the fertilizer here, real quick, buddy. And let's just. Whoop, stop that. There we go. Fill that up. And okay, so. I think no harm, no foul right now. Let's get these planted. So, I mean, and really, there's not really anything that you guys can do about that. In terms of, you know, what can you do to help out Lion? Well, that's, I mean, in this particular case, I can't really think of anything that you could do. It's not really something that, you know, I could say, hey guys, call to action, you know, make sure you see all my videos. I mean, you guys watch the videos that you want to watch. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say, and do some sort of sob story about, you know, oh, poor Lion, please make sure that you know, subscribe. This new trend that has gone around with all the most popular YouTubers, is actually a little upsetting, because they're going around and they're deliberately asking for likes and subscribers, even though the YouTubers in question are like absurdly popular. They have millions of subscribers, and there's really no need for them to do that, and yet they're doing that, and they think it's a joke. But what they don't understand is that they're taking away from us smaller YouTubers that are struggling to make it happen. What they're doing is to a lot of them it's a joke, and to a lot of them they're trying to force the smaller ones out, because we smaller YouTubers take away from their watch time. And because there's only, the fact of the matter is, there's only so many hours in a day, and there's only so much YouTube you're going to watch before you just go, I don't want to watch YouTube anymore. And every YouTuber is in competition with every other YouTuber, in that if you're not working together with them, you're working against them, because every minute you're spending watching them, you're not watching me. Every minute you spend watching me, you're not watching them. And there's only so many hours in the day. So a lot of them are taking it to an extreme level, an extremely competitive level. I guess I'll just put this. Do I want to put that in there? I guess just assorted stuff. They're taking it to an extremely competitive level. I guess I don't need this after all. You know what? We'll just put this in the museum. We need to go put that in the museum anyway. And sure, it's too late to go and get more research notes. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Holy cow! It's 1 o'clock in the morning. That took all the rest of that day. Wow! I was not expecting that. Let me see. Do we have other chests or anything to move? I guess we could pick this up and put these over here. So I'm a little upset that these YouTubers who have like just millions upon millions of subscribers are actually actively working to kick those of us who are struggling to become professional YouTubers. They're actually working like to kick us out. And like I said, a lot of them don't do it deliberately. A lot of them are doing it as a joke, and they don't realize what they're doing. And I certainly am not going to start pointing fingers and saying, how dare they? But it's something that I, as a YouTuber, am very concerned about. And I, as one of the small YouTubers, and struggling to succeed, am very concerned about. It's you know, if I end up getting stomped out because some, you know, let's say 10 YouTubers that have like millions of subscribers all say, hey guys, please like and subscribe and add more subscribers to me, and they make a major push for that, there's no way I can compete against that. I'm little itty bitty. So I don't know, it's something that has been on my mind for some time, because it was already a struggle competing against the people who are already established and already have a big name. And now it's even more so with this new campaign they're doing of deliberately asking for more subscribers, more likes, more everything, more attention being paid to them, because they're literally stomping out all of us small ones. Because all the attention that they're pulling towards themselves and their little cadre of major YouTubers, they're pulling more and more and more and more and more attention away from us little guys. And that's... It's... I mean, the fact of the matter is, it's the big guy stomping on the little guy and trying to get bigger. And I hope that you guys don't fall for it. I mean, if you guys already watch, you know, the big, you know, the big names and all that. I mean, and I do. I watch a lot of the big names. I'm not, like I said, I'm not bad-mouthing those who are already big. What I'm bad-mouthing is this new practice that they're doing, and I don't like that. And I think it needs to be rallied against. And there's only so much we small guys can do. So if you want to give us little YouTubers a helping hand, maybe the next time you see like one of these big name YouTubers doing one of these, I mean, if whether they're doing it as a joke or they're doing it seriously because they want to stomp us out, leave a comment to them and just say, hey, look, you know, maybe it's a joke, maybe you're being serious, but you're really hurting the little guys by doing this. And maybe maybe bring some awareness to people to let them know that their actions have consequences. And you know, when the giant takes a little step, to them it's just a little step, but to the village beneath them, they're crushed. So all I'm saying is you know, I mean, and obviously more comments to them is going to help their channel because it gives them more. But that's fine. I'm not, you know, they're already getting plenty of attention, comments and the thumbs up and all that different stuff. They already get tons of attention to their channels. They don't need to stomp out us little guys. That's what I'm saying. They don't need this gigantic rush and this gigantic push to stomp us out. I don't like this new trend that they're doing. And it's funny because to ask them to ask anybody, is this a thing that's happening? Most of them will roll their eyes and say, oh, what's the big deal? Believe me, it's happening. And us little guys are... there's an awful lot of smaller YouTubers that aren't paying attention to it. And there's an awful lot of medium-sized YouTubers that aren't paying attention to it. Like I said, everyone kind of shrugs and say, oh, haha, it's just a joke. Except when... I mean, it's going back to that whole 1%er thing. Not that I want to get into politics or anything. I hate that. But if 1% of the YouTubers owns 99% of the views and view time, where's that leave the small bit? Where's that leave the small guy? Just something to think about. But in any case, guys, that's going to do it for this particular episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do the liking and the subscribing and the commenting down below. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I truly appreciate all the viewership you give me. And please like and subscribe. And I'm kidding, okay? And, you know... Thank you guys so much for all the fandom you guys have thrown my way. I really, really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on! I got on my soapbox again, didn't I? I really need to stop doing that. This is a gaming channel, Lion. What are you doing?